बिहारी जय राधा जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरधारी जय गोपी जन जय गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरधारी जय गोपी जन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरा यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरा जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Jai Jai Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Hari Radhe Jai Radha Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada हरि की जय प्रभुपाद की जय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायण नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 10, Text number 7. Titled Divisions of the Creation. Tadvilokya biyadvyapi puskaram yadadishchitam kantagnilan kalpitasmitya chintayet तद्विलोक्यापि यद्व्यापी पुष्करम् एतदिष्टितम् अनेन लोकान् प्राग्लीनान् कल्पितास्मित्यचिन्तयन् तद्विलोक्यापि यद्व्यापी पुष्करम् एतदिष्टितम् अनेन लोकान् प्राग्लीनान् कल्पितास्मित्यचिन्तयेत् तद्विलोक्यापि यद्व्यापी पुष्करम् यदधिष्ठितम् 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 अनेन लोकान् प्राग्लीनान् कल्पितास्मित्यचिन्तयेत्. Word by word translation and proposed by His Divine Grace Prabhupada is looking into that. Vyadvapi, extensively widespread, the lotus. Yat, that with adhishtitam, and this, all the planets, Praglinan, previously merged in dissolution, Kalpita, Kalpitasmi, I shall create. It thus, Atintayet, he thought. Translation, thereafter he saw that the lotus on which he was situated was spread throughout the universe. He contemplated how to create all the planets which were previously merged in that very same lotus. Thereafter he saw that the lotus on which he was situated was spread throughout the universe. Contemplated how to create all the planets. So, these are Brahma's thoughts after he investigated the lotus and its source. He could not find any source. Then he concentrated his mind and intelligence on the Supreme. And then when he did this, the Lord revealed himself to Brahma and how the Lord was situated in the devastation water, and there was a great gigantic snake, a white snake that is Lord Anantadev, and Lord was sleeping on top of Anantadev, and there was a lotus sprouted from his navel. At the top of the lotus was one snake. So after seeing this, and she also saw the creative energies, so then he prayed to the Lord for long. After the prayers are over, then Lord spoke to him very swiftly and what to do, how to create populations and everything, and he instructed nicely. And after the instructions of the Lord, a great deal of penances and austerities. And for 100 years, and after the 100 years of penances and austerity, he was able to, he become able person to create the populations. And then here, that is this verse. Now he says, what he did after that, he saw the lotus on which he was situated spread throughout the universe. That was sprouted from the navel pit of Lord Vishnu, was spread throughout the universe. It is not a small lotus or a small lotus flower, it is the universal lotus flower that is spread throughout the universe and 14 planetary systems. And he contemplated how to create all the planets. Now, different beings live in different planets, so for a suitable atmosphere to create, he has to separate this lotus into many different varieties of planets. Otherwise, there are mixed living entities, so he doesn't want this, so he divided the various living entities to live in different planetary systems. So he contemplated how to create various planets. There are planets, Dhanalok, Tapolok, Satyalok, Maharlok, Atal, Vital, Sutal, Rasatal, Talatal, Patal, and Earth. So this way various planets are, he divided the lotus into many various planets. How to create all planets which were previously merged in that very same lotus. So these planets, where are they? They are merged inside the lotus. So they were all inside the lotus, but now he's trying to separate them. So separate and make various planets that accommodate in various spaces. And then that is when the entire devastation took place, they were all merged inside the lotus. But when Lord again spread the lotus, then now they have to come into a being. The seed of all the planets in the universe was impregnated in the lotus on which Brahma was situated. So the seed means the root of the planets, the beginning of the planets were all in the lotus where the Brahma was situated. So these planets were all merged in that great gigantic lotus. All the planets were already generated by the Lord, and all the living entities were also born in Brahma. The planets were created by the Lord already. It's just that they were not visible, but they were all created by the Supreme Lord Himself. Nobody can create planets. Creating a planet is the work of a God. So God, the Supreme Lord Krishna, already created the various planets. And the living entities, also various planets living inhabitants who live in various planets were also born from Brahma. The material world and the living entities were all already generated in seedling form by the Supreme Personality of God. So here we can see how living entities that inhabit the various planets were all generated by seedling process by the Supreme Lord Himself. So this cannot be done by Brahma himself alone. The Lord already arranged it that seedling of the living entities in various planets are all generated by Lord Sri Krishna. And Brahma was to disseminate the same seedling all over the universe. So they are already arranged by the Lord, but Brahma just divide them where to stay, which one stays in which planet, and he just divided them into various form and various universes. The real creation is therefore called Sarga, and later on the manifestation by Brahma is called Sarga. So these two words, Sarga and Visarga, come over here. The real creation, the actual creation is what is called the Sarga in Sanskrit word, and uh, when manifested by Brahma, and that same Sarga becomes Visarga, disseminated into various planets. Mainly focuses on how Brahma contemplated. So Brahma is Visarga. That's the word. If Lord, when Lord creates a Sarga, after Brahma divides, then Brahma does not really create, he divides, and he is the engineer, he just divides and that's called Visarga. Let's read this text number 8. पद्मकोशं तदाविश्य भगवतोदित एकं व्यावाङ्गी गुरुधा त्रिधा भाव्यं द्विसप्तधा. Thus engaged in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Brahma entered into the whole of the lotus, and as it spread all over the universe, he divided it into 3 divisions of whole and later into 14 divisions. So now he divides the universe. The Lord gave him permission to create population and arrange the universe for various different living entities. So when he got the order from the Lord and he got the blessing of the Lord, he went to austerities and penances. Austerities and penances, a great wind was kind of shaking the lotus and was trying to destroy the creation. But the Brahma drank all the wind and water of devastation, and this way he bring the situation to a peace level. And after that, now Brahma entered into the lotus, whole of the lotus. He went inside, deep inside the lotus, and what he did, and it is spread all over. It was spread throughout the universe. It is very gigantic lotus. It is the universal lotus, the universal form of the Lord. He spread, he went inside the whole, and then as it is spread all over the universe, he divided them into 3 divisions: Surga, Marsya, and Patal, the heavenly planets, the earth planets, and the lower planets. So he divided into 3 different divisions, main different divisions, and then again 14 different divisions all over the universe later on. So this verse is very important to remember how the universe is created. Many people universe is created. Some say there are many uh, stars. These various stars are all solar systems. This is how they speculate, and they have our sun is one system where we are situated. These kind of various mental concoctions are, but actual real form, real how the universe is situated is explained in this verse, and how it is situated into 3 divisions: Surga and Patal, the planets and lower planets. But even within them, there are many other divisions that are these divisions total in 14 to text number 9. एतावान् जीवलोकस्य संस्थाभेदसमाहित धर्मस्य ह्यनिमित्तस्य विपाकपरमेष्ठसौ. Lord Brahma is the most exalted personality in the universe because of his causeless devotional service unto the knowledge. He therefore created all 14 planetary divisions for inhabitants inhabitations by the different types of living entities. So Brahma is the exalted person. He went through such a austerity and penances. Because of this great austerity and penances, he has acquired such great quality. He has done a causeless devotional service unto the Lord by going through austerities and penances and various other methods, the study of the Vedic scriptures and everything. Brahma has become the first rishi, the most exalted rishi among all the rishis. So that's why his position is very unique. And he did this in mature transcendental knowledge. After he realized the spiritual knowledge, mature transcendental knowledge means jnana vijnana. When he gets into the vijnana phase of the knowledge. So Brahma has a realized knowledge of the universe and realized knowledge of the Supreme Lord. That's why his body is made of his body is made of pure intelligence. That's why he is the most exalted person in the entire universe because of his service to the Lord. He therefore created all 14 planetary divisions by different types of living entities. So Brahma wanted to create populations all over the universe. He wanted to fill this universe with various living entities. So that's why he created the 14 planetary divisions. And in these different divisions, different kinds of living entities live, and they have their own nature and their own way of doing things. So this is how Lord expanded the population of the universe. Purport. The Supreme Lord is the reservoir of all the qualities of the living entities. And how the Lord is the reservoir. It says none fact that how Lord is the reservoir of all different of the qualities of the living entities. Lord creates them, so they all merge into the Lord. They are expanded when the creation took place. When creation doesn't take place, they all merge into the body of the Supreme Lord. So that's how he does it. The material world reflects only part of those qualities. So what they do, the conditioned soul, just like ordinary living beings in this world, are only the part of those various qualities that Lord possesses. And therefore they are sometimes called pratibimbas. Pratibimbas means shadow. So they are called shadow pratibimba, only partial qualities of the Lord. They don't have the full qualities of the Lord, that's why they are called pratibimbas or the shadows. Supreme Lord exists, so there his shadow is the living entity. They have limited qualities. These Pratibimba living entities, as part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, have inherited different portions of his original qualities. So what they do, they they are part of the God, but they don't have the full potency. They have partial potency. So they have different proportions of his original quality. God has that quality is divided into various living entities in a small portion. And being the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, they possess very small qualities of the Supreme Lord. And in terms of their inheritance of these qualities, they appear as different species of life and are accommodated in different planets according to the. So these living entities appear in various different part and parcel of the Lord, various species of life, and they are accommodated in various planets according to the plan of Brahma. So Brahma plans for our destination. According to our development of consciousness, Brahma gives us a suitable place where we live, but although the places are created by the Lord, Brahma divides them and designates who is going to take what where and how the universe will be situated. That whole thing was planned by Brahma. Here of the three worlds, namely the lower planets called the The Patala lokas, the middle planet called the upper planet called the Swar lokas. So three lokas Brahma divides, he creates out of the universal lotus. So Siraj Madhav Hari ki jai, Srinath Gopal ki jai, Shri Gauri Sai ki jai. So Brahma creates the three planetary system, the lower one called the Patala lokas, and middle planets are called the Bhur lokas, are called the Swar lokas. So this is three divisions of the universe, but they are all situated in the universal gigantic lotus. Because Brahma went inside the whole of the lotus and he divided them into many various planets. And these planets are Lokas, Ulokas, and Patala Lokas. They are different planets according to the plan of Brahma. So Brahma is the creator of these three planetary systems. Before he divided this whole thing was one single lotus, but Brahma, that's why Brahma is sometimes called the creator. He is mainly known as creator because he creates the 14 planetary system and three different lokas. Still higher planets such as Maharloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka, and Brahmaloka do not dissolve in the devastating water. Another interesting thing that higher planets such as Maharloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka, and Brahmaloka, these are the top. So these planets do not immerse in devastation water, they stay. These are dissolution, partial dissolution. When the entire dissolution takes place, every planet are merged, but when the partial devastation took place, these locals do not dissolve in devastation water. So these are the higher planets, Maharloka, Tapoloka. Maharloka is where the great sages live, Tapoloka where great tapasvi people live, Satyaloka is Satyaloka and Brahmaloka. They don't dissolve in the devastating water. This is because of the causeless devotional service rendered unto the Lord by their inhabitants. So why they don't dissolve in the devastating water? Because they are strictly following the scriptural rules. And because of their service to the Lord should not dissolve them into devastating water. Whose existence continues up to the end of Viparada time. Viparada means Brahma's one day and one night. These, these two Viparada time they continue to exist in this higher planetary system because of their great service to the Lord. They don't dissolve and they continue to exist. When they are generally liberated from the chain of birth and death in the material world. So to the time they exist in the higher planets and they render continuous devotional service to be liberated from the birth and death. So that's why they, they are liberated living, they live in the higher planetary system like the Satyaloka, Mahaloka, Tapaloka, Brahmaloka. So these beings, they continue to exist and at the end when everything was to dissolve that time they will be liberated. Text 10, number 10, Viduro Vacha, Yathatha Bahurupasya Hare Adbhuta Karmana Brahman Yatha Varnana Prabhu. Vidura inquired from Maitreya, O my Lord, O greatly learned sage, kindly describe eternal time, the Supreme Lord, the wonderful actor. What are the symptoms of that eternal time? Please describe them to us in detail. Now, this topic is almost over. Now, how Brahma created the universe, how he divided into 3 and the 14 planetary systems. So this topic is kind of over now. Now we are reading divisions of the creation. How many kind of divisions are there? What is Brahma? What Brahma created? That's what we are reading. Now Vidura asked Maitreya Muni another question. He said, "Oh, greatly learned sage." So many various sages are there, but Maitreya Muni happened to be very learned and spiritual science. So that's why we ask the great learned to say kindly describe eternal time. Now we talk about the time. The time is eternal. Nobody can overcome the time. So now, how the time forms and what its quality, how it works. That's why another form of the Supreme Lord, the wonderful actor. What is the time? Time will be another form of the Lord. Kalosmi lokasya vido lokan samahatu niha prabhuta. Time I am. This is our explained in Bhagavad Gita. So time is the another form of the Lord. So time heals everything, time creates everything, time is everything. So this is another form of the Lord. The wonderful actor. The Lord is the wonderful actor. Nobody can do the work that Lord wants to judge. He is the acting principle. Symptoms of that eternal time. The symptom of the time is going to be discussed. Please describe them also in detail. So now Vidura asked this question, you want to know how the time forms and what is time, what are its factors and what are the symptoms of the time, everything Vidura wants to know. Propose. The complete universe is a manifestation of varieties of entities, beginning from the atoms up to the gigantic universe itself. So varieties of entities they inhabit the it's a manifestation of varieties of entities, different kind of living entities it's a total manifestation of the living entity. How that you start to start from the atoms, a small atom in the dust, and also going up and up, it eventually ends up in the gigantic form of the universe itself. And all is in control of the Supreme Lord in a form of Kala or eternal time. So who controls it? It is controlled by the Supreme Lord, and everything is controlled by Him. The controlling time has different dimensions in relation to particular physical embodiments. There is a time for atomic dissolution and a time for the universal dissolution. So two kinds of dissolutions are mentioned, atomic dissolution and a universal dissolution. When the atomic dissolution takes place, at total complete dissolution. But universal dissolution is a partial dissolution where higher planets exist and lower planets dissolve in water. There is a time for the annihilation of the body of the living being. So to annihilate all the bodies of the living being is a dissolution. But as long as the body doesn't need to cease, then a partial dissolution takes place. And there is a time for the annihilation of the universal body. So the universal body, the gigantic lotus, also needs to annihilate some time. So that time is the total dissolution. Also, growth, development, and the resultant actions all depend on the time factor. To grow our body and grow the universal situations, to develop our body and develop the universal situations, and also resultant actions, that all actions that we perform throughout throughout our existence, they all depend on the time factor. Time creates this action. Everything, growth, development, everything is time factor. Vidura wanted to know in detail the different physical manifestations and annihilation. So what Vidura is trying to know, he is trying to know in total detail of how physical manifestation expands all over the universe and how different bodies are generated all over the universe. How it takes place, Vidura wants to know. That's why he's asking Maitreya Muni how does it take place? So Maitreya is going to explain how now, how the time takes place and what is the time factor, how it works, this whole thing. Maitreya is telling to Vidura. So we repeat the verses that we read today one more time. Thereafter he saw the lotus on which he was situated was spread throughout the universe, and he contemplated how to create all the planets which were previously merged in that very same lotus. Thus engaged in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Brahma entered into the whole of the lotus, and as it all over the universe, he divided it into three divisions of the world and later on into 14 different divisions. Lord Brahma is the most exalted personality in the universe because of his causeless devotional service unto the Lord in natural transcendental knowledge. He therefore created all the 14 planetary divisions for inhabitation by the different types of divinities. From Maitreya, O my Lord, O greatly learned sage, kindly describe eternal time, which is another form of the Supreme Lord, the wonderful actor. What are the symptoms of that eternal time? Please describe them to us in detail. Hare Krishna. Comment? Question? Yeah. At the end of Brahma's 100-year lifetime, when Brahma becomes 100-year old, that's the time when they complete it. Yeah, yeah, Brahma, four-headed Brahma, his universe. They have their own rules, just like this one has, we don't have information. That information is not given or maybe it is not necessary. But just like just like things take place in this universe, same way same thing takes place in other universes. It's just maybe they have longer life because the Brahma have many other heads. Why Brahma got four heads? Because it has four directions here. So other from that so we can understand the universe have many other directions how they work. But that information probably is not necessary to know. Hare Krishna. भगवान अभिनेता अर्थात भगवान ही इस दुनिया को चलाते हैं अभिनेता मतलब एक्टर काम क्रिया करने में जो भगवान करते हैं इसलिए उन्हें अभिनेता किया जाता है एक्टर हाँ जो भी एक्शन काम होता है तो उसका मूल कारण भगवान ही होते हैं ऐसे दिखते हैं तो ब्रह्मा जी करते हैं लेकिन ब्रह्मा जी वास्तव में एक्टर नहीं है अभिनेता तो भगवान ही है जो भी काम होता है भगवान के कारण ही होता है ब्रह्मा जी खाली इंजीनियर है उन्होंने ब्रह्म संसार को 14 भाग में बांट दिया भाग में अलग अलग जीव को रहने का प्रबंध किया लेकिन जो काम होता है टाइम के द्वारा वो सब भगवान ही करते हैं या अपर प्लांट They are counted on the 14 different days. Yeah, they are Swarga Lokas. Uh, 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 yeah, uh, uh, Brahma Loka. बोलो सबसे टॉप में, सबसे ऊपर में है भाई, बोलो कर रहा हूँ। Yeah, partial division, the upper four planets where the great sages live, they are not divided. Yeah, they live 100 years of Lord Brahma's life. Yeah, dissolution means complete water. Yeah, everything will. हाँ, फिर ब्रह्मा जी को निकालते हैं भगवान, हर दिन ऐसा होता है। ब्रह्मा जी के हर दिन में हाँ, फिर निकालते हैं। हाँ, खत्म हो गया। हाँ, वो तो भगवान का ही है। हाँ, विसर्ग जो ब्रह्मा जी बनाते हैं उसको विसर्ग बोलते हैं, और जो भगवान ने सृष्टि किया उसको सर्ग। हरे कृष्ण, भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की।